Hey guys, Stealth here, and welcome back to Stealth and SoCards, where each week I answer one of the SoCards from the SoCards questions. Now, in case you don't know what those things are, SoCards are there to start conversations and have you ask questions to your friends that you might not normally get the answer to. It goes far beyond the standard, hey, how are you doing? How's everything at work? What sort of stuff are you doing lately? It's those questions which actually get you to go deeper, to have a good conversation. Today's question is, if your picture were on a magazine cover, what would be the most likely caption? I think that in the recent period for me, this is going to have shifted. Initially, I would say that this was probably going to be a Dutch magazine on, something like the press or something, like an analytics or an analysis of body language. I have done a couple of interviews or analyses for magazines in the past where they asked me to have a look at a couple of pictures and potentially a video and analyze the body language in there. Because that is something that I was doing for the past couple of years besides YouTubing. Analyzing body language, teaching people body language and how to read it and how to interpret it. And aside from that, how they can change their own body language. Currently, I don't really know what my picture would be, or what the caption would be, rather. Because lately I haven't been doing that much around the body language. It's not that I've completely dropped it, but I've stopped actively looking for clients. Because I'm still struggling with who my ideal clients are. In a way, my ideal clients are you guys, people who watch my YouTube videos, because this is something I'm having far more fun with than with the body language. I mean, sure, it's awesome to be on stage for 150 people like I was a couple of weeks ago, to tell them about body language and how they can use it to, in their case, make people feel more welcome at the gym. These guys were gym owners or sports trainers, and they wanted to use body language to people or to make people feel welcome immediately when they walked in the door. So I was there to explain to them how they can do that, what sort of gestures they can use, what sort of nonverbal signals they can send. And I really had a really good time there. And for a long period of time, I thought that is, or was/is, what I thought I would be doing, should be doing, etc. And then over a period of time after that, so let's say starting, I think, March last year, I started up a program or a project called Social Nerd. Or Social Nerd Coaching is the full term. It's a service that I offer where I coach people on how they can become more social. Because it is something that I used to really, really struggle with. How do you talk to people? How do you connect to other human beings? All this stuff that seems to come so naturally to other people just was a really big struggle to me. And left me feeling isolated for a longer period of my life. So I didn't want that for other people, and I thought that is something that I could help them with. Seeing as I overcame it, I know the struggle of what to do, or at least I know the struggle of the pain that it can cause, and I didn't want that for other people. So I thought that that was something that I could do to help people. And a lot of people in my direct environment actually cheered me on that. They thought that it was a really good choice. But as happens with so many of my projects, I just couldn't find clients. Didn't really know how to approach the whole marketing and promotional aspect. And the project, while it is still online, it's not actually getting any sort of traction. So I thought that I would be possibly on the magazine cover for that, or on a magazine cover for that. But I don't think that that's true anymore. Especially the last couple of weeks, I've been heavily invested in making more videos for my YouTube channel. And it is something that I would really like to do full time. What the caption would be then, I don't really know. Because I'm not maybe with the exception of Wargame Brendryen, that's where I'm sort of well known. But other games, not so much. So there is not really a magazine aside from something along the likes of PC Gamer or a sort of magazine that I think I would be on the cover of. Let alone the question, do you even want to be on the cover? For me, the answer to that is no. I don't need my face on a cover. I don't need all that external validation or external rewards. It's not that important to me. What the most likely caption would be? I don't really know. Because it's very difficult for me to imagine what a magazine would look like, which has my face on it. Yeah, maybe it would be something along the lines of my name and then helping nerds get more social. Something along like that. But aside from that, for my YouTube channel, I have really no idea. Which is not a good state of affairs, to be honest. I find this one very, very tricky. So let me turn it over to you. What do you think the most likely caption would be for me for the YouTube channel if I had my face on a magazine there? Because I, for one, am really struggling with this question. Aside from that, let me know what your caption would be. What would you be on a magazine cover for? Now, Friday, I have a actual real-life meetup coming up with these SoCards with a couple of people in my local area. And I'm really looking forward to hearing all their stories and what sort of answers they come up with for the various questions that are in these SoCards. So I'll inform you about that next week. All these excellent stories that you might not even normally get to hear from random strangers. Or your friends, for that matter. Anyway, this is not really a promotional pitch. I'm not affiliated with SoCards, but if you like answering these questions together, if you want to get to know people better, hell, you can even turn it into a drinking game. Have a look at SoCards.org. O-R-G. That's where you can get those things through Amazon and where you can learn more about them, about where you can get them locally if you want to buy them in a store. I, for one, really like them. They're 15 euros, so that's, I don't know, 18 bucks maybe. But they have sparked conversations for me, which are far more valuable than that. So if you like these things, if you like these types of videos, and if you want to have a look at answering the questions for yourself, go over to SoCards.org, link down below in the description. Thank you for watching. Looking forward to seeing your captions down below in the comments. And I'll see you next week for the next introduction or the next iteration of Stealth and SoCards.